Okay, so this is the next video, and in this video we will still working on our EC2, right? But in today's video we will work on the AMI. So AMI is basically means Amazon Machine Image. So let's click on the EC2, right? So right now we don't have any EC2 instance running, and both the instances are in the terminated state. So what basically like AMI is Amazon Machine Image. So it's a kind of a, you can say, an image from which we will um, start our operating system. So when you click on the instances and you launch the any instance, so you could see like a lot of option here. So they have provided a lot of option, okay, from which image you want to spin up your EC2 instance. So till now we are like only using their inbuilt images, which is provided by the Amazon. So they have multiple AMIs. One is the my AMIs. My AMIs like which we create. So right now we don't have any AMI. So AWS Marketplace. So there are some third party AMIs and some communities AMIs. But these are the provided by the AWS. So we can use that. All right, but in this video, so we will see how we can create our own AMI. So generally the people what the people will do, people they create their own AMI and they sell their own AMIs as well, because if you go to the marketplace, some AMIs are are not free. You have to pay for that. So because right now whatever the AMIs we are using, so they don't provide anything, they just provide the operating system. But some AMIs have maybe Postgres SQL AMI or Microsoft Windows Server 2019 or a lot of 1 minute, let me scroll down. So like WordPress. So WordPress means on this Linux Ubuntu system they have already installed the WordPress, right? And open VPN access server. So a lot of like AMIs exist. So how they are creating their AMI, so they just took the operating system image, and on the top of that they installed a lot of software, basically customize it and change their configuration, and then create an AMI image. So but how they are creating the AMI image, so we will see that. Okay, so go back. So go to the EC2. So in last video we see about the elastic block store, volume, snapshot, but we have one more option, images. Under, if you click on the images, right now we don't have any like AMIs. AMI means Amazon Machine Image. So we will create that. So click on the instance. So how to create that? So what are the steps to create that? So steps to create AMI. So first step is we will spin up EC2 machine using existing AMI, either like AWS AMI or any AMI which is in the marketplace, or any community provider. Right now we are using this. So once and what we will do, we will install some softwares on the top of it, on the top of it. So in this we will install Apache software, Apache server. So basically HTTPD. So once the software will get installed, then we will create an image. But before creating the image, we will make sure EC2 instance is in stopped state. Though this step is not mandatory, but it is generally recommended, because you are creating the image from an existing machine. So just to maintain the data integrity, so that like let's suppose you are taking an image of all the your existing operating system and all their configuration. So better to stop the EC2 instance and then take the image, so that like no configuration like getting changed in between. We will create an image, then we will do what we will do, then we will spin up. another EC2 instance, but this time we will use our own AMI which we have created. Alright, so we will like follow this step. Okay, so let's go to the instances, click on the launch instance. So right now we are creating like AMIs. So right now we don't have our own AMI, so we will use their like Amazon based AMI. We are using the free tier, or you can click on this free tier only and you can like use that. So only free tier will be like will be shown. So we will use the free tier. So click on the select, and we will use the instance type as also like free tier t2.micro. Go to the configure and leave everything as is, but in the user data. So what we have to do, we have to spin up the EC2 instance. We have to install some softwares. So there are two things: either you can install the software at the time of spin up, or either you have to log in into the server and then you can install the software. So what we will do is, when we have the option to install the software, we will install like at the time of booting. So we will install Apache server. So this is the Red Hat image. So Apache server is available in the form of HTTPD. So we will use like this shebang operator, and then yum update -y yum install httpd. So this will update the existing packages. This will install the like our Apache server. -y is basically like when we install anything, it will ask the user prompt, that is whether you want to install or not. But right now we are providing this data in the form of user data. So we can't press y or no. So that's why we are giving forcefully -y. Then once the Apache server is installed, we will start that systemctl start httpd. Then we will enable it. Enable means like anytime, let's suppose if I stop the machine and restart the machine, because this script will be executed only once at the time of creating the instance. It will not execute it every time. But so if we start the httpd and we stop the machine, the httpd also gets stopped. So, and we will reboot the machine again. Let's start the machine, then the httpd will not be like up and running. So that's why what we are doing is we are enabling the httpd. So it means whenever we will like stop the machine and restart the machine, our http server like is up and running. Okay, so that is fine. So that's okay. Go to the storage. We will not add any storage, we will just use the root volume only. Go to the tags, add some tags. My ec2 instance, and give the owner as well. Next security group, and we will like add the https as well, just to confirm like whether the httpd server is installed or not. Review and launch. We will create a new key pair. So give it AMI, download it, and launch instance. So click on it. So now it is in the pending state. It will get in the up and the running state just in a few seconds. So let's wait for it. Right now we don't have any AMI. So what we did is, so we just only follow first two steps. We will spin up the EC2 machine with the some softwares which we want to install. So as an example, we are using the HTTP D server. Okay, so this is up and running. So let's verify whether HTTPD is installed or not. What happened? Is it not installed? Okay, it is initializing. It should be up and running if our like command is like correct. Yeah, so it is up and running, right? So we have seen like the Apache page and the default Apache page, and Apache server is installed and running. So now we have the image, that is the AWS image. On the top of it we have installed the Apache server. So let's stop that image, stop the particular instance, not the image, stop the particular instance. So this because the next step is to stop the instance. This step is not mandatory, whether you want to stop it or not, but it is generally recommended. So let's stop the instance. So once the instance gets stopped, so let's wait for a few minutes. It is still not stopped properly. Yeah, now it is stopped. So click on it and just right click on it and go to the image and the templates. Under the image and the template, you could see create image. So what we are doing is we are creating the image from this ec2 instance. We are creating our own image. So what this image will create, this image will create the all the things which the AWS base image, plus it also contains the HTTPD server, that is the Apache server. So let's create the image. So my HTTPD image. So Amazon plus HTTPD. Okay, so this is just the description we are giving. It's optional only. So let's give some tags as well. Uh, let's give the name my AMI image HTTPD. Give the owner and create image. So the image has been successfully created. So we can see the image under the AMIs. So now we will see like our image is available. So let's check their availability. So status. So status is still pending. So it will take some time to make it available, because if you go to the instance and now you try to launch the another instance, but rather than their image, we are going to use our image. So under the my AMI, I am still not able to see the images. Why I'm not able to see my images though I have created that? Because it is still not available. It is in the pending state. So it is in the pending state. So it will take some time, some few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and after that it will be become available to use. So it's just we can wait for it. We can copy the image to the some another region. So right now we are running in the Ireland region, right? So if you want to use this image into the, because these images are the region specific, because right now we are seeing this image in the Ireland. If I go to the London region, so let's go to the London region, and if I go to the AMI, I could not see this image. So you can copy that image here if you want to use this image, if you want to spin up some EC2 instance from that image. So go back to the Ireland and go back to the AMI. So if you have to copy and use in some other region, just right click on it and copy the image and copy into some another region. Okay, but we are no, it will just normally copy that. So let's see if it is available or not. Yeah, now it is available. All right, so go to the instances. Let's launch one more instance. But right now we are not using the images provided by the Imagen. We will use our own image. So our own image is available here, my HTTP image. Let's select that, and everything will remain same. Right now our HTTP server is already there because we are using that image which contains the HTTP server. So we are not providing any user data. So leave the volume as is, give the tags, name, EC2 from my AMI, owner. Okay, so go to the security group. So let's select the existing security group which we have created earlier. Earlier means like when I created the first EC2 instance, so it automatically created the EC2 one security group. And because we have to use the same feature, like same protocols, or you can say the types, HTTP and the SSH. So that's why I am using the existing rather than creating the new one. And One second, what happened? Yeah, so it has been selected. Review and launch. So let's choose the existing key pair, because the key pair we have already created during the first EC2 instance. So let's launch that. So now this, one second. So this is our my EC2 instance which I have created, and I have stopped it and then created my AMI. All right, and this EC2 instance I have created from my AMIs rather than their AWS AMIs. So it is in the pending state. Let's wait for a few seconds. It is in the pending state. Just wait for a few minutes. So once it gets up and running, we will verify whether this instance has the HTTP or not, because we have not manually provided the user data, but we use that image that contains the HTTPD server. So this is up and running. So let's copy that and go to the URL and hit enter. So now we will see the default Apache page. So which now we are sure that this EC2 instance is created by our own image which contains the HTTPD server. That's why we are able to see our HTTPD instance. So in this video we have see how to create our own image, how to use that own image, right? So let's stop the EC2 instances or terminate the EC2 instances, terminate it, and go to the AMIs. We don't need these AMIs, so let's deregister it. So right here we don't have any delete option, but we have the deregister. So deregister is similar to the delete only. So click on the deregister AMI. It gone. And let's delete the security groups which has been created. So the security group is not deleted because our EC2 instance is still not deleted fully. We are now it is terminated. So now we can delete the security groups. Will not be deleted. Nothing is running. Okay, so no problem. Let's wait for a few seconds. Meanwhile, I delete the key pair. We are just uh, doing the cleanup. Otherwise, this is mandatory because we are using the free tier and we want to make sure we should not be charged more. So these are getting deleted. Why this is unable to delete? Sometimes this create issue. Delete security group. This will not be deleted. Delete the network interface or associated with the security group. Is there any instance running in the another region? Because security group is like a global. Security groups are not related to any region. So is there any instance running here? No. Did we go? Is there any volume here? Snapshot, key pairs, security groups. No, security groups are not global because we are not able to see here. So let's go to the island. Security groups. Mm, this is not the default security group, and they say it is being used by some another thing, but it is not being in used. Sometime this issue happen, but after few minutes, so it will get automatically get deleted because nothing is running. Uh, so okay, so we have the snapshots. So let's delete the snapshot. So basically from where like these snapshots came, so these snapshots are of our root. So when we create the image, so it will take the snapshots of the disk as well. That is deleted. Symbiotic groups. Yeah, I think the snapshot was creating the issue. So that's done. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you.